It's been a joke to him this whole time. This whole time it's been a joke. I told him that I'm the main character, that I'm a generational talent, that I'm a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. I'm everything that he will never be. Do you understand me? So that's why I did what I did. You know what? I got something for you. I got something for him. It's going through his head. It's my world. Giani Michael Rico is living in it. I run it all.
Receiving medical attention. Lawless, we ain't waiting. Get your ass out of here, you piece of shit. Get out of here.
Edric Everhart, it pains me to inform you that unfortunately tonight the Gavel David Lawless Esquire has to be in another jurisdiction handling business that neither you nor any of those morons at Ryse can even comprehend. And I know you are dying to get your hands on me, and I'm going to save you the embarrassment of showing you how much better of a professional wrestler and human being I am than you. But don't fear. You're not going to escape tonight unscathed. See, there's a member of the 27 Club that has decided to step up to the plate. Someone who is dying to get his hands on Edric Everhart. Someone who you could say is made for this. So Edric Everhart and all the morons at Ryse Professional Wrestling, I present to you the one, the only, Shaw Mason.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of the Thursday Throwdown. My name's Giani Michael Rico, being joined by one Doc Dougherty. And Doc, we're going to get things started quick here. Edric Everhart was scheduled to compete against David Lawless, who through some legal chicanery has Shaw Mason taking his place here. Doc, you saw on the Thursday Throwdown episode previously, Edric Everhart took out Shaw Mason, and Mason had a shot at the Ascension Championship.
The 27 Club has been running roughshod here in this gym through Ryse Pro Wrestling, and Everhart is just upset. He is angry. He wanted to get his hands on Lawless, and now he has to deal with Shaw Mason again.
Shaw Mason, we've talked about it several times, the amateur standout from the Buckeye State, but I don't know if even someone like Shaw Mason wants to trifle with Edric Everhart in this mindset, because Edric has been pushed to the brink by David Lawless. Edric Everhart is unbalanced because the Gavel has pushed him to the edge.
Yeah, but do you really want to push someone who's a former Ryse champion, someone who's gotten in the face of the likes of Matt Connard, who was Cowpoke Paul, driving people mad, was Edric Everhart's champion? Yes, he's turned a new leaf, but do you really want to be in his target? No, absolutely not. I would not.
Well, what we've seen between this war of the 27 Club and the first generation of Ryse is how bitter, how personal it has been. And there's a chop block from Shaw Mason.
Yeah, Edric Everhart's going to have to keep his head on his swivel here tonight, Jim, especially with members.
No doubt about it, that numbers game is going to continue to come into play. And this is an era on Shaw Mason where Mason can meticulously ground an opponent snapping the knee. We know there are so many susceptible spots in the knee, the ACL, the MCL, the meniscus, the patella tendon, all susceptible to damage in that situation. And that's no accident. Shawn Mason is a real master of the mat. He knows what he's doing in there.
He's a shark and he smells blood right now, Jim. He just takes that knee and drives it. My goodness. Everhart's in a lot of pain right now. That knee got injured. Smashed him up right there at the end. And Shawn Mason right now just working that knee. The ultimate opportunist. And oh my goodness. Just comes all his weight right down on the knee of Everhart.
And Doc, we need weight cover here. Hooks that leg. Finds just one. There's your single determination of Everhart. He refuses to stay down there. Doc, you know as well as I do, we have a big week here on tap, but we didn't think it was going to get started quite like this. Edric Everhart immediately calling out David Lawless. Lawless with a legal swerve brings out Shawn Mason. In our feature contest this week, Gorgeous Gregory will defend the Ascension Championship against British standout one Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee is an amazing superstar. I cannot wait for the Ryse crowd to see this, to witness him straight from Pole, England. But right now, Edric Everhart is about to go straight to the hospital because Shawn Mason is just driving anything he can onto that injured knee as he covers him. Not even a week.
And you can see the defiant, how determined Edric Everhart is in there. You can see the animosity that has been brewing between first generation and the 27 club, between Mason and Edric Everhart right here. And again, that's your point. Representative getting involved.
My God, these guys just don't care. And right now, they are just working that leg with Everhart. And all the crowd here, they hate him. They hate members of him. As right now, Shawn just, oh my goodness, just snaps it back. And these are not supposed to bend that way. Everhart's in a lot of trouble.
How meticulous Shawn Mason is. He's only been in the pro game a few years, but he's already shown wisdom beyond his time because he's picking a body part and meticulously trying to wear down the former Ryse Grand Champion. And when I talk about championship pedigrees, Edric Everhart both a former Ryse and former Ryse Tag Team Champion.
He's got a lot of gold here in Ryse Gavel. And oh, wait a minute now.
Adam drops out. Could be a turning point here, Doc.
My goodness, driving Mason right to the canvas there. This is what Everhart needs right here. But can he muster back? I mean, that leg is really hurt right now. And my goodness, you can see right there, he's trying to get it moving here. I mean, I don't even think there's feeling in his leg right now, Jim.
And this is that determination and durability that Edric Everhart is going to display here. He's going to have to push through the pain. You can see he is favoring that leg.
Picks him up, spins him around.
Blue Thunder bomb, shoulders down. No, Mason escapes.
That was so close, Jim. Our referee was right on top of it. We talked about this earlier. You know, Everhart, we weren't even at our seats yet. Everhart was already out here calling out Lawless. I mean, this is becoming a blood feud.
Edric is chomping at the bit to get his hands on David Lawless.
But Lawless not showing up here tonight. You know, I expected more out of the 9-year veteran, the Gavel, David Lawless. I've seen him run rampant in many promotions here in the Pittsburgh area. And Shawn Mason, that big boot to the second rope. Look at that!
Beautiful agility, has the shoulders down.
Only a 2 count, Jim. My God. The aerial assault right there of Shawn Mason. I mean, this kid has it on.
And what we're seeing is it's taking longer and longer for Edric to kick out as this matchup progresses. A sign of how much damage he's taking here.
Oh, wait a minute now. The singlet's coming down. He means business. He needs to quit wasting time, though, with this crowd, and he needs to jump on his opponent.
If you hesitate with the former grand champion, you end up looking up the lights, no doubt about it.
Oh, my goodness. Look at the twerk that he has on that ankle. He is just taking it to Everhart.
Twisting and contorting the leg. You can see the pain etched on the face of Edric Everhart.
Jim, he's nowhere near the ropes either. I mean,
Everhart is on an island.
this.
He is on an absolute island. He's got nowhere to go. And make no mistake about it, Shawn Mason wouldn't mind breaking that ankle.
He was twisting it. He was putting everything he can into it. And all the referee can do is just wait. But you know as well as I do, there's no quit in Edric Everhart. There never has been, there never will be. But my goodness, wait a minute. Speaking of no quit, there's also determination as he is just rolling that rope, and he got it.
There is some real tenacity right there from Edric Everhart, refusing to give up.
Shawn Mason had to kind of fight with his advantage. Speaking of taking advantage, here comes members only again. My goodness. Edric Everhart needs backup. He needs backup out here, especially with those elements.
The numbers game may just be too much at this juncture.
He's going for that Olympic slam there. Oh, big super kick though.
Right on the button, pinpoint precision.
Oh, what a German.
And Mason got launched.
This might be what Everhart needs right here. Mason's down. I mean, he took quite a thunderous hit with that German suplex. Everhart, this crowd is getting behind him. I haven't been here in a while. I'm not used to hearing people cheer for him. You know?
The former grand champion could be looking to put this one away. Wait, what the hell is this?
Who was that? Oh, there he is. There's Lawless. Oh, the big slam.
David Lawless said he was in a different part of the state, but he's in the Union Town Mall.
And the 27 Club's getting away with a victory here tonight.
It took 4-on-1 to defeat Edric Everhart.
Jim, I just don't get it. I don't understand. Who can stop the 27? I mean, it's a scary thing. Look at these individuals.
David Lawless was in the building the whole time. It was an absolute ruse to set up Edric. And now the 27 Club are picking the bones of the former Ryse Grand Champion.
He has that gavel. We've seen him use it many times in matches before. Oh, no.
And he just hit Edric Everhart right between the eyes with that oak gavel.
How stupid are all of you? You see, here's the thing, Edric. Next month, I'm gonna end your career. And you're so stupid for falling for it. I hate all of you. Hear my music.
Actually, he didn't do anything.
I'm going to tell you what, Doc. You've heard the saying, payback is hell, and I believe hell is coming for the gavel sooner or later. Stay with us, everybody. Gorgeous Gregory defends the Ascension Championship coming up next here on the Thursday Throwdown.
Hello, wrestling fans. I'm Doc filling in for the Ty Cross, and this is Jim LaMotta.
That's right, wrestling fans. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. Join us here on YouTube for Thursday Throwdown.
Edric Everhart, you are a former Ryse Grand Champion, and July 13th at the Ryse Rumble, you are entered to win a shot at the Ryse Grand Championship. How do you feel?
Let's just pick the number. Huh? All right. Yeah. This is fine.
Back here on the Thursday Throwdown, as promised, we have Ascension Championship action. As that man right there, the British export, the UK's own, Brandon Lee, has landed in America, and he is looking for Ascension Championship gold before we go off the air.
Yeah, Brandon Lee, Pole, England native, technical style, Jim. One of the, I mean, for 3 years pro, he looks like he's 18 years. I mean, he's unbelievable in that Mercedes squared circle. Oh no. I smell the arrogance coming to the ring.
much as Gregory oozes arrogance, he may be as good as he thinks he is. Already a champion at just 20 years old. Gorgeous Greg, only a 2-year pro, and has already turned heads. But he has a tough international challenge in our featured contest this week here on the Thursday Throwdown.
That's right. He likes to refer to himself as a generational talent, Jim. You know, he talks about having an impact on his business. I mean, at 20 years old and already holding the championship, yes, I'm not going to take anything away from him. But Gorgeous Gregory, you know, isn't up to Brandon Lee to smack him in the mouth and shut that mouth, because nobody has been able to shut the mouth of Gorgeous Gregory.
You see those turnbuckles? You see these
Very
turnbuckles?
brash, a lot of bravado, but a lot of talent to back it up.
Oh my goodness. And the crowd is just hating this man. I don't know if it's his taste in music or just how he just sometimes can pull some pages out of the Rule Breaker handbook. Jim, we've both seen that.
Yeah, there's no woe that Gregory won't take, but it's about results. And the results right now are that Gregory is a champion. We're going to see if that's still the case by the time we finish this episode of the Thursday Throwdown.
You know, Jim, we always talk about resumes and like different features, different accolades that these athletes have. One of them, I will say, Gorgeous Gregory actually has a win over Big League John McChesney, and that's a huge name in this business.
No doubt about it here. Gorgeous Greg, as you said, very brash. A lot of bravado, going to take his time, going to make the challenger wait here, going to try to frustrate the British grappler Brandon Lee. As you said, Doc, Brandon Lee, a student of Oliver Gray, trained in the classical British style, names like Johnny Saint, Tony Jones, Tony Sinclair.
Brandon Lee's resume speaks for itself, but I mean, I hope he's ready for Gorgeous Gregory. I mean, I really do, because Gorgeous Gregory, you know, there's a belt around that man's waist, and there's a reason that belt's around his waist.
Greg does not look too pleased with his Uniontown faithful.
No, he doesn't. Then again, you know, I don't really think everybody here in Ryse Arena really appreciates, you know?
Quick shout out to one Ty Cross. Has some family obligations, so thank you for sitting in for Ty Cross. Doc Doggett.
Ty, thank you for the seat today. Appreciate you. But tonight, Gorgeous Gregory has to defend that title against Brandon Lee. And he just keeps running his mouth.
You know, after the Ryse tornado of 2024, I think Ty Cross deserves a few weeks off anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Everybody knows
Oh boy, here we go.
that before I wrestle for each and every...
That was thanks, champ. Here you go. Gorgeous Gregory looks a little bit upset after that one. I don't know about you, Jim. I plan not to do that to you, but I don't think you'd appreciate that.
Not unless you're paying me, pal. Don't get any ideas.
Then again, I mean, I told you I'd fill in for Ty, but not all his obligations. But I'm going to say this right now.
Now wait a minute here. This is supposed to be a championship matchup.
He should be wrestling by now. I mean, the man that knows how to waste time. I mean, my goodness. You want to waste some time, go shopping or something. But, I mean, again, he does this here at the ref. He does this everywhere. He demands this. It's in his contract.
That is a fancy jacket. I'll give him that.
I mean, I'll say this. Look at the physique on this man. I will give him that much credit, but
He's pumping a lot of iron, that's for sure.
he has his hands full to here. And here the bell finally rings. And here we go.
Finally, we get a bell. Brandon Lee challenging Gorgeous Greg for the Ascension Championship. My name's Jim Amato. You're Doc Dougherty.
All I'm going to say, this crowd is, I'm letting them speak for it. They want to see a fight, and they're about to get one here tonight. Again, for the Ascension Championship here at Ryse Pro Wrestling.
As we've said, the British grappler Brandon Lee, trained by Oliver Gray in that British style. We know Johnny Saint, Marty St. Clair, Dynamite Kid, etc., all the big names from England. Brandon Lee carrying on that style. And it'll be interesting to see how the Ascension Champion, deals with that style.
That's right, as Brandon Lee is he's playing mind games, Jim. He's playing some mind games, which we usually know Gorgeous Gregory to play his mind games as these two lock it up right now. And Gorgeous Gregory's already pulling the hair and trying to get advantage here. Puts him in the corner and Brandon Lee pushing him back, teaching him, you're not the biggest dog in this yard right now.
Brandon Lee did not make that flight from England to play games. He arrived in America to make an impact and win some championships, and he has the opportunity to do that before we go off the air this week on the Thursday Throwdown.
And as you can see, Gorgeous Gregory pretty much retreating to the outside just to get a breather, just to, get a breath of fresh air here. But again, there's no timeouts in pro wrestling, Jim. You know that, I know that. And Brandon Lee now just awaiting the champion here as these two lock it up right now. And Gorgeous Gregory now in a little bit of trouble. Oh, wait, has that arm. What's he going to do? He's going to try to snap it off here. And oh, my goodness.
And that's what I'm talking about. As cocky and as arrogant as Gorgeous Greg is, he may be as talented as he thinks he is. We're going to roll through, try to neutralize the pressure. Back heel trip from the champion. And this is what we expected. Two young lions in the wrestling business showing you just how talented they are.
As right now, Gorgeous Gregory using that hair, but again, you got to do what you got to do to defend that title. Referee didn't see it. You know what that means, Jim. And oh my goodness, he is just working that arm. He's trying to rip that shoulder right out of the socket here.
And look how Gregory has the knee on the jaw of Brandon Lee there to really try to fully control the opponent, forcing Brandon Lee to expend that much more energy to escape here. But look at this.
Look at that agility by Lee as he goes ahead and twists the arm. And now he has him in that headlock, but he sends him off to the ropes and big shoulder block by the Pool England native. And the challenger's going nuts, Jim.
Up and over here. Ducks the clothesline. Puts on the brakes.
Hashtag hip toss.
The champion goes for a ride. Somewhere Jock Sampson was glad to hear that one.
Yeah, that was definitely for him.
Gregory retreating to the outside here. Very smart. Wants to slow down the momentum of the challenger.
Well, this crowd is getting behind Brandon Lee. They want to see him do it. Could you imagine if Brandon Lee were to take that Ryse Ascension Championship and defend it in England?
Absolutely. International stakes on the line here. The challenger got a little overzealous, and the champion made him pay for it here. Now we're seeing the table tilt back into the favor of Gregory.
Yeah, he is just right now, he is taking advantage of a weakened Brandon Lee. Tosses him out of the ring. Oh man, this is going outside. Gorgeous Gregory, if I may, Jim, pretty much wreaked havoc here in Ryse along with the great success, if I remember correctly.
Greg has been very polarizing, to say the least. And we talked about how technical Brandon Lee is. That may be why Greg is trying to take this out of the ring, take Brandon Lee out of his element. But Brandon Lee's going to fight fire with fire here.
That's why he started chopping back, trying to gain some momentum. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh!
He may have cracked his hand.
That's a couple knuckles right there, even a finger or two.
Those metacarpals may be cracked.
My goodness, you use scientific terms here. That's unbelievable. But anyways, I can't believe it. I mean, his hand just bounced off that steel beam. There's no giving those steel beams.
Absolutely not. Lee is up top, perched here. Nice defensive wrestling by Gregory.
Takes out Lee there. Oh, kick to the chest. And now Gorgeous Gregory taking advantage.
Maybe a sense of urgency from Gregory. He may realize just how much jeopardy that championship is in.
That's right. as he is just stomping away. He is not stopping, he is choking Brandon Lee. Now he has to the count of 5, and yes, he used that advantage. Brandon Lee's in a little bit of trouble here as Gorgeous Gregory again starts to just take the win, take whatever he can out of Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is coming in this match with such ferocity. It is unbelievable.
Down here.
Now he's in that opposite corner. Oh,
what a clothesline. Well said, Doc, because he took his head off, hooks that leg, and Brandon Lee just barely gets the shoulder up that time.
One of them, I mean, you see some clotheslines all the time, but that was like Stan Hansen lariat type right there. I mean, he took Lee out with that one. As right now, he is just taking it to Brandon Lee, has him up.
Front Chantry going to try to dictate the posture of the challenger. But nice counter. Brandon Lee muscling up Gregory that time. The tables could be turning yet again, Doc.
That's right, that suplex. Could that be it as he just delivers those rights? And oh, wait a minute now. Gregory trying to fight back here. Oh!
Lowered the boom that time. Well done by the champion.
I mean, what a back elbow that was. Is right now, that took a lot out of Brandon Lee. I mean, those kind of moves, right under the chin, right button, that could knock somebody out. I mean, Lee is wobbly after that one. He can't even get to his feet. My God. Gregory wants to try to keep this Ryse Ascension championship. But is it enough? Is it enough to try? Brandon Lee, look at him just trying to fight out of that, Jim.
Absolutely, and of course, Gregory knows that getting the challenger on the canvas is where you can win the matchup, and in his case, retain the championship.
Yeah,
very, very smart wrestling from Gorgeous Gregory. I really believe it's not a stretch to call him a very young ring general in there.
That's right, and right now he is just trying to choke, trying to do whatever he can to just take out Brandon Lee, take away whatever he can. You know, air is a big thing when you're a professional wrestler. A couple rights, and oh, again, using the hair. Gorgeous Gregory.
No shortcut that man won't take. He has a dubious reputation for a reason.
The referee was letting him know about himself, but again, this crowd, you can hear them cheering Brandon's name, trying to get behind him here. Did you hear that, Jim? I'm sending him back to Edric. Exactly what the champion is calling here as he puts Brandon Lee on that top rope.
High risk situation here.
Uh-oh. I felt that from here. Uh-oh.
The flesh on flesh impact. Told you the story of that one.
That's right, Brandon Lee now in trouble.
Look out, perched up top.
And now in trouble. Oh, wait a minute, Gregory's down.
Could this be the chance? Could this be where Brandon Lee makes his attempt to wrestle away the Ascension Championship?
To the top. Missile drop kick and a beauty. My goodness, did you see the air on that one, Jim? Just the height, the elevation, oh my goodness.
Pivotal point in this contest, Doc. The first man to their feet will certainly have an advantage in the conclusion of this championship contest.
Right now, Brandon Lee asking for this Uniontown crowd to get behind him. He's trying to feed off their power. I mean, he sacrificed his own body at that missile dropkick as both competitors are to their feet right now.
And it's gut check time here. Who wants it more? Who wants to walk out of Uniontown as the Ascension champion?
That's right. It's a barrage of punches by both of these individuals. Oh, rakes the eyes, though.
If you can't see, you can't fight.
Oh, we're back and forth. Gregory off the ropes. But that ain't stopping Brandon Lee as he just delivers just pretty much a bunch of clotheslines there. Flying back elbow.
Brandon Lee is cooking here.
Has him up. Oh! That's a stop.
New champ.
2?
No. 2.5. It doesn't get any closer than that, Doc.
That was a millisecond away of being our new Ryse Ascension champion. Brandon Lee thinks it's a 3 count. Uh-oh. He's going where he's most dangerous, Jim. And that is to the top rope here.
High risk, high odds, high reward.
There he goes, Brandon Lee now. I mean, he's a little bit beaten. He's a little bit battered. I mean, Gregory, they've been taking it to each other. But wait, Gorgeous Gregory now catching him in the nick of time here to that second rope. Oh my goodness. Punching those ribs again, taking away that air. That has been his game plan this whole matchup. Oh no.
Look out. Superplex! Everyone goes crashing to the canvas.
I felt that from here.
And Lee kicked out. I don't believe it.
Brent and Lee showing intestinal fortitude as he just kicks out in the nick of time. Holy shnikes. And right now, Gorgeous Gregory's beside himself. He cannot believe how hard of a matchup this is. I mean, to defend your Ascension Championship against someone like Brandon Lee. And Brandon Lee now, a little wobbly, kick to the midsection by Gregory. Has him going for that DDT, it looked like, but no.
Schoolboy, shoulders down. No.
Just in the nick of time again.
Ace Crusher off the ropes.
Could that be it? Could that be what Brandon Lee needs? Going to the top again.
The British import could be calling himself a British champion. He hits it. Make that cover, young man.
Oh!
No, I don't believe it. I thought for sure inches away from a new champion.
Gorgeous Gregory saving that Ryse Ascension Championship, getting his shoulder up just in the nick of time.
This right here is championship competition personified.
You know, you talk about memorable matches in Ryse Pro Wrestling. People are going to be talking about this years from now. This matchup right here. Lee lines him up, going for it. Oh! Referee almost got kicked there.
Gregory using Nick Brown as a shield. Plants the challenger, and he got him.
That was a low blow if I ever saw one.
That impactful. It was a hell of a fight, and Gregory had to use the referee to distract the challenger. But the bottom line is, after a hellacious back and forth bout, Gorgeous Gregory still the Ascension champion. Doc, sign us out for this week.
As we are out of here, folks, thank you again. Join us on YouTube, and we will see you next Thursday as Gorgeous Gregory still your Ryse Ascension champion. Oh no.
You saw a superstar in action, huh? You saw a superstar. You saw somebody. Did a good job. I know I did a good job. Thank you very much. You saw somebody who did what you can never do. Have a good match. So I hope you enjoyed it. Clearly, there is nobody in this state, in this country. Clearly, as we have that bomb rolling from England, there's nobody internationally that can beat me. So I'll tell you what, Chris, I'll give you a better speed, right? I will defend this title like my life depends on it any day, any night, including tonight. So if there is any other bum back there in the back that wants a once-in-a-lifetime beatdown, a generational mentality beatdown, and they get whooped and put on the shelf for good by the main character, Gorgeous Gregory, how about, Chris, you send them out here?
Wait a minute. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Jim?
Ask and you shall receive. Gorgeous Gregory blindsided the Italian strongman at our event at La Roche College.
GME is back, and a little bit of bad blood with these guys. Well, here we go.
Wait, we have a matchup.
We have a match.
I'll be damned. We have a matchup. Reverse from Giani.
GME, this crowd getting behind him, if I remember correctly. Didn't Gorgeous Gregory take out GME a couple months ago? Making his return here. And oh, wait a minute.
Gregory may end up with a pair of cement shoes before this one's over. New champ!
Oh my God, how sweet it is!
An impromptu matchup and an impromptu new champion. Karma comes back to bite Gorgeous Greg because Giani Michael Rico is the brand new Ascension champion. And this time, I think we can say it for sure that we're out of time. We'll see you next week. For Doc Doherty, I'm Jim LaMotta and Giani Michael Rico, the brand new Ascension champion.
Megan here with your new Ryse Ascension champion, Giani Michael Rico. What just happened out there?
Oh man, I heard rumblings. Gorgeous Gregory might have been pulling some stuff tonight. I decided I'm gonna cash my shot and I'm gonna take the title that he ruined our friendship over. Oh man, it was such an incredible moment. The Ryse audience, Uniontown just in general, it was absolutely stunning. I can't believe all of this happened, but I had to show him what it really was. Oh.
Well, for another surprise, you have another opportunity to get more Ryse gold. Next month is the Ryse Rumble. Giani Michael Rico, GME. Pick your number.
All right. All right. All right.
I need another one.
Well, Giani Michael Rico, congratulations on winning the Ryse Ascension Championship. We are excited for quite a summer for you.
Strong held, strong man. Loves you, Uniontown.